Hi, everybody. Welcome to this video. I'm going to talk about startup roadmap marketing your business. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Phoenicia Palmer, and I'm going to dwell into the things that I do in the next couple of slides. But I want you to check out my website, PhoeniciaPalmer.com, where I talk about business. If this is your league, if you like to talk about business, if you want to learn about business, then subscribe to my blog as well as my channel. I'm going to put some informative information on here concerning the two. And I hope that it interests you. I hope that it helps you in your business. Today's presentation, however, is going to be about these main topics. We will identify our customers, or learn how to identify our customers, learn about visual branding, build your online presence, and how to set up social media accounts. So, if this interests you, be sure to grab a pen and paper and take down these gems because I'm going to be giving away a lot of gems in this video. So it's going to be pretty long. It's going to be about 40 minutes long. So if you put your kids away, put everything else aside, and just simply concentrate and write down these gems that I'm going to tell you about in this video. Like I said earlier, my name is Phoenicia Palmer and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the CEO and founder of PhoeniciaPalmer.com, pkfashions.net, and I'm a Louisiana realtor here. Um, there's a vast of other things that I do, but I just wanted to simply just narrow it down to those three. However, um, entrepreneur pretty much says it all. I do a whole lot of things. Okay. And one of the things that I can kind of break down is I'm a social media strategist and I develop and implement plans to engage audiences, grow brand presence, and drive online traffic to all social media platforms. And I'm going to kind of dwell in a little bit on these things on today on this particular webinar. Marketing expert as well. I'm a marketing expert. I analyze metrics, create content calendars, and optimize social media campaigns. So, again, if you are interested, visit my website at PhoeniciaPalmer.com. Why go into the digital space? To reach more customers better and faster. Let's just face it, everybody is pretty much online. If you want to know how to make gumbo, like the people in the state of Louisiana, what you do? You Google it. So digital space is the thing now. All it takes is one. All of those no's, let me tell you something. In the real estate world, all of those no's that I received don't compare to the yeses that I received. The yes that Phoenicia, I want you to sell my house. Phoenicia, I want you to um, attend this closing because you sold the house. I just love it. I love it. So all it takes is one to motivate you to be able to succeed. Digital speed. Digital speed, of course, is faster than just like walking. Digital speed is 5 times faster than traditional businesses. So presentations are and communication tools can be used as lectures. This particular presentation that I'm doing today is on Canva, digital stuff. So this is the way that you can communicate whatever your service or business is to millions and billions of people. Okay, some important things to know and some important facts to know is gathering the details. You need a clear definition of the product and services that you are selling. Before you go online, before you start your business, this is some things that you need to know. You need a clear definition of the products and services that you use. You can't just say, well, I do this, or I do that. You know, you need to figure out what it is that you do and have a clear definition of it. You're to also um, say what's the benefits. What are the benefits of your product or services? What can that do? What can your product or business do to help this person that you're in front of? So you must know the value of what you're selling to craft effective marketing messages. If you don't know what it is that you do, or you all over the place, then you're going to confuse the buyer and they may or may not buy anything from you because they're confused. Like, what is it that you're going to do to help me? It nowadays, nowadays, all it is about what it is that you can do to help me. Basically, it's no what can I do to help you. Okay, is what can you do to help me? So keep that in mind. Your target market, know who you're selling to, who your target customers are. This will help you determine where and how to market your business. You got to know where your people at. You got to know where those people who need um, who needs to sell their houses. You need to find out what's going on in their life. You need to know whether they're going through a divorce, whether they want to upgrade, whether they're going to downsize. These are the things that you need to know, and you're finding out from your target audiences by communicating with them. If you don't communicate with them and you don't try to find out what's going on in their life, then they're certainly not trying to figure out what's going on in your life. So you have to search your target market and pricing strategies. You need to know how you will price your product. You don't want to lowball and you don't want to overly price your products. Whether you want to go bargain or do you want to go luxury. You got to figure all these things out. If you're going to go luxury, I must say you got to be on your stuff. You really got to be on your stuff. If you're going to go to bargain, you still got to be on your stuff, but this is the category that you know um, a lot of people try to go for, and sometimes they end up lowballing themselves. So you got to come with a median to know that you can't say. I mean, especially if this is your primary business. If this is your primary business, you want to be able to price your products right so that you can be able to afford to live. You know what I'm saying? You can't just lowball yourself and you can't take care of your bills and stuff because you got a business, just to say you have a business. Your product pricing drives your marketing strategy. Once you figure out all of those things, then it determines your strategy, what you're going to do, what you're going to bring to the customer, what you're going to say to the customer to be able to buy, make them or persuade them to purchase your product or service. If you sell B2B, B2B means business to business. If you sell to other businesses, try this to grow your market. First, you want to make a list of 50 companies you think would buy your product or service. And I don't mean Walmart. I don't mean Sam's. I don't mean all of these big retailers. You can't compete with them. Small business cannot compete with the retailers such as Walmart, Target, Sam's, all of them. Okay? So think of at least 50 companies. Research online to find companies that fit your target customer profile. Use LinkedIn to identify specific people at those companies who make buying decisions. LinkedIn is a hidden gem. A lot of people don't really think that LinkedIn will be their um, target audience, but in some cases, like the real estate world, LinkedIn is a very good target audience that you can use to be able to market your service. So a lot of people just like kind of bypass LinkedIn and they just go to Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest and TikTok and everything else. But LinkedIn is a hidden gem that you need to look into. And we're going to talk about that more in the upcoming slides. And the last thing, you just ask around. A closed mouth don't get fed. That's my friend always tell me. He always tell me that. A closed mouth do not get fed. You need to talk, communicate. And at the end, it says refer to chart. This chart right here is a print out that you can use. And if you purchase this webinar, I'm going to give you a PDF, a free PDF, and it's going to have this chart on here. So you can be able to write it, make copies, all of that. But this basically talks about um, determining the differences between your target customers. You will look at these factors to find the best markets. Do they need the product? What is the profitability, anticipated sales, preferred sales channels, and competition, and more? So this particular chart is going to explain everything, and you're going to write down all of the information that you need to know in the blocks. Another thing that is important when marketing your business is brainstorming. Questions to help you brainstorm what your brand means. What does your company do? Condense it in bullet points and sentences. Okay. You want to narrow it down so you can be able to communicate this with the customer. If you have all these long paragraphs about what your business does, you're not going to remember all that. So you're not going to know how to convey it to your customer. Why does your company do what it does? The answer to this question should uncover the passion behind your business. If you're not passionate about your business, not saying that it will not be successful, but it will be more successful about someone who really, really backs their product, uses their product, understands their product, and is able to, if there is a question that is asked, you can answer it just like that. Okay. What industry are you in? Example, e-commerce sites to moms. Industry would be centered to children or convenience. What industry are you in? What is your USP, unique selling proposition? What makes you different than your competitor, than the next small business owner, than the next digital product salesperson? What makes you different? Oh, what makes me different is I take my time with the designs, and I add such and such to it, or as far as digital product. What makes me different as far as real estate is I take my time and I guide the person from start to finish on the home buying process. And I pretty much hold their hand the whole time. If they need me to call me anytime, there's a lot of realtors that have a cutoff time. You only can call me between 8 and 5, or between 9 and 5. I'm not like that. You can reach me anytime, because there's sometimes questions will pop up, and you're talking pillow talk with your husband, significant other, or whatever, and you have this question, and you just want to shoot me a text. I'm there and I'm available and I will answer. So that's what makes me different. Okay. How would you describe your product or service? What are the features of your product or service? What are the benefits of your product or service? You need to know the features and the benefits. What does your service do or product do? And then the benefits of it. If you use this product for 30 days, you will see results of your hair growing. If you use this product from a certain amount of days, you will be able to resell it and to other people, and they can benefit from it as well. So, you just need to ask yourself these questions when you're brainstorming about uh, your particular product or business. What is the personality of the business? Is it lively. A lot of things that I do as far as the real estate business, a lot of other realtors do not do. And that's I dance in my videos. I like to do a whole lot of dancing and stuff. I just do all kinds of crazy stuff in my videos. That is the personality of my business. Fun, but professional and more of a people person. Okay. And spiritual, definitely spiritual. I always throw that in there. I throw the word of God in there some kind of way. Okay. If your brand was a person, who would it be? This can be a type of person or a celebrity. Okay. That's a question that you should ask yourself. Another thing that you should do for your business is create a logo. Your company logo is the foundation of your visual branding, from uniforms, store signage, and product packaging. So, with that in mind, you want to keep your logo as simple as possible. You want to, like, if there's initials and those initials mean something, make it short and sweet. Just something that a lot of people can remember visually. Um, Logos generally include your business name or letters from your name, abstract symbols like the Nike symbol. Like you see a check mark, you automatically think about Nike. That's the thing. It's all about your mind. They have People have seen this so many times. They know what a check mark is. It means Nike. They know what the apple is, the bitten apple is on the computer and on all of these phones and products and everything. They know recognizable images, and it's going to cost a lot to be able to like trademark that stuff, so keep that in mind. If you want just like a basic thing, um, it's easier that way with just like the initials or something like that, you know. So keep that in mind. Your logo can emphasize or resonate with something that you do as well. Like if Louisiana is known for like their crawfish and stuff like that. So if you wanted to do like a crawfish realtor or something, you know what I'm saying? Like you can just have a crawfish. Um, you can actually do something like that. So it resonates with the state that you live in. So when you're creating your logo, you need to think about all of these things. Three options for doing a logo or for getting a logo done is DIY, do it yourself. I kind of recommend it. I kind of don't. It depends on the niche that you're going in, the business that you're going in, because not all things are great DIY. Because you may not have the know how to be able to do a design in Canva or all these different design services. A lot of times it just takes going on Fiverr and paying $5 $20, $5 to $20 for a logo. You know what I'm saying? You can find some and they will create one for you and it will look very professional. Sometimes it may not, sometimes it may. Online service. Or number three, hire you a graphic designer. A graphic designer may be a little higher, but this is your logo for your business. This will last the eternity of your business. So you want to invest in the best logo ever. Now, let me tell you something about logos. Now, being a real estate agent as well as a crafter in the crafting industry, and basically, what I mean by crafter, we take the little cutting machines and we create things, designs and stuff on the shirts and stuff. I'm a design maker or whatever. So a logo with an AI image um, in the middle of it with my little Cricut machines. I actually do have a logo like this with the Cricut machines and sewing machines that I sew to. And this is basically off of pkfashions.net. That's my fashion design custom made product site. So with that in mind, a logo of that stature with the AI image of me and with all this stuff is okay. But on the real estate side, number one, the real estate commission does not want uh, you false advertising. So if you have an AI image, that's false advertising, because when you get to you, you don't look like that. You don't have the pretty face and the. I'm just playing, but I'm saying, like, you may want to seek a graphic designer or a professional person that will be able to do your logo, because it's more professional field, and you have to show yourself as who you are authentically to the customer, more so than a fashion business, because it really doesn't matter who they're getting it from. It matters what they're getting. And so with real estate, it matters who you're getting it from. You're going to be in contact with this person. You're going to um, have to meet this person sooner or later, whether it's buying or selling. So you want to maintain a professional image when it comes down to that. So I'm all over the place. So I have everything separate. All my businesses are separate under a separate LLC. Okay. You have to do that in order to keep a good, headspace. Because if you're all over the place, you mix your stuff together, it's not a good thing. And it becomes confusing to the customer. And you don't want to do that, because a lot of times they will just go on. They will move on to someone else who is more authentic and who can build a relationship with them, who wants to know about them and care about them. And I mean, that's just what it is. A home base for creditability, online presence. All marketing and advertising activities such as social media, online advertising, and email marketing should direct customers to your website for a full picture of your business. Yeah, your website needs to reflect everything that you do. It needs to show where you are, who you are, who, what, when, where, and how. Basically, all of those questions. And it has to have a full depiction of everything that you do. Okay, the benefits of a website. Legitimize look and feel. If your business is not online, prospects may assume that the business is not very sophisticated or hasn't been around long enough. If you don't have a web, it costs literally a few dollars to do a website. You can do a website on Canva. We did a website on Canva, my partner and I. We did one, and we actually, it was low cost. It was like 18.99 or something. It's very cheap to have a website. Even if you could just have a front page, a first page, a only page thing, that's all that it takes. $18 a year, just divide that by 12. I mean, it's really inexpensive. So there's something to, it's no excuse as far as you don't have a website. You got to have a website. Okay. Find the cheapest one and just go with it. Vistaprint has one as well. Another one is content control. Unlike a social media page where you have to follow the social media platform's rules, you decide what goes on your website. You don't have to worry about copyright issues on a website. When you go on Facebook, they got certain restrictions. If you got some music in the background trying to do a live or you're trying to do a video, they will ding you like crazy. YouTube is another one that does that, like, and who knows, after so many times, they probably going to delete you. One point in time, my stuff was all shut down. It was all shut down. I was like, man, because I have two Facebook pages, one personal and one business. And so two main Facebook pages. Like, one of them, my personal one has all my family. I'm not from Louisiana, but I've been here most of my life, but I'm not from here. But a lot of my family is everywhere else. Like, it's only like the us that's here. So I have to get in contact with my other family. And so, you know what I'm saying? It deleted that page. So I was like lost for like a whole month. They deleted my page. Um, you have to be mindful of that. on social media. You don't have to be like that on your business page. I mean, on your website. So you can do all kinds of video. If you want to do a video to whatever song you want to do it to, you can, because it is your website. And that's one thing that a website has over social media. When social media goes down, a couple of years ago, Facebook went down. A couple of years ago, Instagram went down. All of these platforms went down, and what y'all did, y'all was looking crazy. Oh, what am I supposed to do? Where are my customers at? I can't find my customers. You got a website, you have their email. That's one thing that you need to have. Their email address. I cannot stress that enough. If you do not have your email address, you do not know how to get in contact with your customer if something goes down. Okay? Information and links. What you sell, business information, hours, phone number, and links to other online accounts such as social media profiles and reviews. They are all great features of a website. You can have the links to your social media on your website. A lot of times, like if you're trying to put something from Instagram, because Instagram and Facebook kind of like together now. It used to be to, like, if you're putting, well, let's just say TikTok. If you're putting TikTok videos on Facebook or whatever, they will ding you because you're using their platform. Like, they want you to use Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're in competition with one another. So that makes you in between everything, and it's confusing. Optimizing your website. Keywords to get results. Optimizing your website for search engines helps ensure that your site shows up in search results when people search online for what you sell. Now, I know I said a mouthful with that, but basically, you don't have to use hashtags and stuff anymore. As long as you put keywords in your content, whatever it is that you're doing, put keywords in there. I still use hashtags, don't get me wrong, but you don't necessarily have to enforce them as much as you used to. As long as you put keywords in, if somebody's searching for um, a house in Louisiana, you want to be in the forefront. So you want to put as many keywords that people will put in the search field to be able to get to you. Okay. Listing in local directories online. Get a listing, create a business. Listing on Google My Business is free. This is important. And if you want me to do a detailed video on how to put a listing or create a listing on a business listing on Google My Business, let me know on the comments below, and I will definitely show you a video on how to do that, specifically on how to create a business listing. Uh, Add information such as your phone number, photos. Make sure you put photos of the products. If you have a restaurant business, I want to see those menus of those oxtails that you have, so I can be able to see what I'm getting when I come to this restaurant. I need some oxtails. Okay, so that is something to keep in mind. Springboard. Once your Google My Business listing is complete, you can use it to other other listings on other directories such as Yahoo, Bing, Yelp, etc. You can do all this manually, or you can use a tool called Yext, Moz Local, or Synup to manage them easily. I have no idea about these things, um, but this was what I came across. All right, website builder companies. Now, as I mentioned earlier, it's easy to get a website. Now, this is just a few. This is definitely, I told you, Canva, you can create a website. Vistaprint, you can create a website. Gator, Site 123. I've never heard of, I've never done these. I've heard of Gator, but not Site 123. Strikingly, Squarespace, I've heard of that. Weebly, Wix, Shopify, and WordPress, of course. All of these are website builder companies. All you got to do is just plug and play. They give you the templates, put in your information over their information, erase what doesn't need to be there, and voila, hit publish, and you're good to go. Okay, it doesn't take long to do, or you can pay somebody to do it. A case study tip: register on all social media channels. It's free and ensures no one uses your name, causes confusion in the future. Even though you may not ever use Pinterest, you may not ever use Snapchat, you may not ever use TikTok, always just sign up and register with these things for free. Put the business name as the name if you can. So therefore, you will, if you decide to ever want to be on TikTok and dance or put informative videos out for people, because your audience can be anywhere. Okay. And so a lot of times you need to sign, first of all, you need to sign on to each platform, because you got to find out where your target audience is, especially if you're just starting out. How do you know your target audience isn't on TikTok? And to me, um, I want them all. You know what I'm saying? They may be mainly on Facebook, but it's some on TikTok. They have, I don't know how many. Well, we're going to talk about that like in a few slides later. But how many users are on TikTok? But if it's five, that's it. That's good for me. You know what I'm saying? Real estate world. You know what I'm saying? Five closings. If I can add that onto my portfolio, that's good. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Why not? It's a free platform. Put your business out there. Social media is about sociology and psychology more than technology. You worried about, you know what I'm saying, so much about the analytics of it, which you're supposed to, because you want to know where your people are and you want to focus on that. But if you can have like a program that will reach out to all of these platforms at one time. I remember it used to be like TweetDeck, where you can reach out to all of the, you can put it on Facebook and all of the platforms. I forgot what the program now is, but um it's about interacting with your customers. It's about understanding your customers. It's about um getting in their business pretty much and figuring out what it is that they need and what it is that your product or service can be able to do to help them. That's what you need to find out, and that's more about psychology. That's not technology. Let's get social. If you sell to businesses, LinkedIn, as I mentioned earlier, would be your social media platform that you would definitely need to be on. Consumers, Facebook, and I'm going to tell you why in just a few slides. If your business is or uses visual interest, Instagram. I cannot talk today. Instagram and or Pinterest is your go-to. For video marketing, of course, YouTube and local. Next door are Facebook events. Facebook events, I'm not really um, familiar with it, but I'm pretty sure Facebook events is like local stuff. They'll tell you about events that's going on locally, and they'll tell you the times and stuff, and you can show up. It's great for a real estate agent to be able to um, do as well, because therefore you you'll know what's going on locally, and then you can be able to market your business for free or forever how much it costs. I mean, you can't put a cost on putting your business out there. Next door is sort of like your neighborhood watch. I remember back in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, before everybody had a ring bell, um, there was the neighborhood watch. So next door is pretty much like that. They'll let you know, it's an app, and you'll put in your address. Nobody sees your address, but you're putting your address, and then they will let you know about things that's going on in the surrounding neighborhoods. And it's pretty much a game changer for, like, if somebody put on it a couple of months ago that someone was breaking into cars in the neighborhood. Make sure that you lock your door and all this kind of stuff. Don't leave your purse on the seat for people to see. Blah blah blah. It's a shame that you have to tell these people this, but it's something that was going on, and it was going on consistently in the neighborhood. So you just want to give everybody pretty much a heads up. Look, hey, this is going on. So this is what Nextdoor, the app, is for. And real estate agents, if you are agents in there, it's a good thing to kind of get in there, communicate with people, see, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's bound to ask. Anybody know a good realtor? You know what I'm saying? Then you can put your shine on, get your shine on in. Social media at a glance. Now, this is where I'm going to talk about the multi platform approach. I'm going to talk about each platform, the significance of it, why you should be on it, because really, um, if you're not online, period, on none of these social media platforms, then I don't know how your business is surviving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really need to be on everything. So, YouTube, why YouTube is important? It's the most popular. Everybody wants to see videos nowadays. It's used by 81% of the US. Like, people use it to listen to music, people use it to listen to spiritual stuff every day, like me. Um, Videos, informative videos about anything, absolutely anything. 94% of 18 to 24-year-olds use it. 40% of those 65 or older use it. Even that's a high percentage for 65 and older. Even they want to look at videos. They want to look at videos of different things. Like, you never know. Like, just put in a search bar, I want to find out what I want to cook today. It's going to show you videos. Like, more than 63% of YouTube videos are viewed on mobile devices. That is crazy. You can set up your own YouTube channel. Users watch to relax, be entertained, and to learn. Okay. So that is what your audience wants to do. They either want to relax, be entertained, or learn, or they want to do all of the above, like me. Facebook, increased reach. 69% of adults use it, 70% of users visit daily. Um, 49% visit several times a day. You pop on Facebook when you're on lunch, you pop on break when you're on break, you pop on Facebook whenever before you go in and clock in at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is um it is up there along with YouTube. Increased engagement used by all ages. It used to be that they say, you know, um, the younger crowd did not use Facebook. They feel like it's old, blah, blah, blah. But 80%, and these are the stats, 80% of 18 to 24-year-olds still use it. 41% of those 65 plus use it. 78% of users have discovered products to buy on Facebook. Now, they have the Facebook Marketplace where you can be able to buy products. So you can be able to sell and make a little bit of money. Increased organic reach. Again, this is a free platform where you can be able to sell products and make money and add a stream of income. Why is this not important? I'll wait. Increased organic reach, good for reaching a general audience. Users are not only browsing but looking for reviews and possibly something to buy. Employment, businesses look at profiles before hiring you. They not only look at Facebook, but they look at LinkedIn too. And we're gonna talk about that later. But that is important. What you put on Facebook If you're in the professional world, or if you ever plan to be in the professional world, I prefer you to just even don't even think about going wild and hey wild and putting your political opinions and stuff on Facebook. Just don't do it. Put it on your website if you feel like you want to do that. But you're going to tarnish your brand if you put it on these platforms. Pinterest, 30% of adults use it, geared towards women. 40% of women use it compared to 19% men. 83% of weekly users use it to make purchasing decisions. 70% are looking to for specifically new products. 60% of Pinterest core interest is women. Male users have risen by 40% year over year. So males are starting to look at Pinterest and stuff for ideas. It's image oriented. It's an image oriented site with focus on ideas and products. That's basically what Pinterest is. It's your avenue to get you to where, to get you to your website, to get you to buy something, to get you to another avenue, to get you to you, basically. So uh, you use Pinterest as like a go to, um, like a tunnel to be able to lead you to the light. You understand what I'm saying? Instagram, target deliverables. 40% US adults use it. 60% users check in at least once a day. Instagram is up there because they're in Facebook, they're connected. 90% of users follow at least one business. Tells a story with images, including photos and videos. So Instagram is very important as well. And if you want me to talk further about the benefits of Instagram, how to set up an Instagram, how to, post on Instagram, what content do you need to put on Instagram, comment below some that you want some more information about any of these platforms as well. Twitter is now called X. 25% of US adults use it. 40% of users visit X at least once a day. The least popular of the all the platforms, simply because posts are real time, which makes it helpful for getting instant feedback, timely offers, and flash sales. Basically, it's real time. It's flash stuff. It's real. It's like right there. Like a lot of celebrities and stuff use it. Um, and that's my next point. Can connect you members of the media. Media meaning celebrities, politicians. Donald Trump used it. Um, it's it's a platform to where you just make a statement, put a link. Look, I got this for sale. It ends tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just quick, simple statements. And celebrities use it to talk about football and stuff like that. And last is LinkedIn. I put this last, but it's certainly not the least. Like I said, if you're a realtor, then this is a platform that you need to definitely be on. Not just all of them, just all of them. You need to be on all of them. 30% of U.S. adults use it. It's a business focused networking. They have all kinds of groups where you can talk to other business owners in the same niche as you, and you can get ideas and stuff. Clubhouse is another thing that was a good thing that you can use to talk to other business owners about your services and get ideas from each other. 45% of users have incomes of 75K. Now, if your customer makes this amount of money, don't you want to profit? I mean, don't you want to, like tell them about your product or service because you know that they most likely can afford it. Like you don't want to beg and plead people to buy your product. As long as your approach is good and you say the benefits and the services, the benefits and the features of your product or service, then you know what I'm saying? They like, okay, who I got to swipe the card to, they're ready because they make this amount of money. 50% of users are college graduates. Users join groups, share content, and build relationships. Employment relationship building. Businesses look at profiles before hiring you as well as they do to help with their relationships. They may want to find somebody who would network with them to be able to help them with their business. And I help you with yours. We help each other. You know what I'm saying? It's more LinkedIn. LinkedIn is more like business relationship wise and networking. Good habits for social media platforms. And this is just a few, but it's a whole lot more. Set a goal. Always have a goal for whatever that you do so that you won't be all over the place and it won't stress you so much. Set goals and be and stick to those goals so that you'll be able to be more successful. Offer something of value. Don't just be out there just saying I got this product. Okay, what can it do for me? You know, limit the promotional. Don't always be promoting your business in all of your posts. Switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Switch it up. Limit. I'm sorry. Keep post authentic. Make sure your stuff is real. Don't be posting on stuff that you don't know nothing about. Just don't even post it. Don't even post it. If you don't know that it's true, don't even post it. That's why I don't post the Diddy stuff. Be consistent yet varied. Be consistent on everything. It when I say be consistent, people think when they say be consistent, you got to be on Facebook every day. You got to be on Twitter every day. You got to be on Instagram every day. You got to be on YouTube every day. No, you do not. Just long as you stick to a schedule. Say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm gonna talk about business from 12 noon to 1. Be consistent. I didn't say every day. I said Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12 to 1. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, when 12 comes, I'm ready. I'm consistent with my variance. Okay. Set a schedule. And that's what I basically just said. Set a schedule. Stick to it. Try advertising. Um, I don't know if you know, but on Facebook nowadays, as far as a business, if you have a business page, it's not going to market to a lot of people. It's not going to market to a lot of people until you start paying for ads. So if you want a course on how to create ads to be able to effectively reach your audience, because your audience is not the people that follow you on your family members that follow your mama and your daddy that follow you on your social media on your Facebook page. Okay, it's not them. Oh, did you see my? I ask my mom all the time. You saw my? Yeah, I did. Okay, why you didn't? Why you didn't share it? You know what I'm saying? Stuff. Your target audience is not your mama, your daddy, your baby daddy, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, it is not them. It is your audience is somewhere else. You got to find them. Market with influencers. If there are some people out there who have a larger following than you, reach out to them, either send them some free products, send them a little bit of cash, or you know what I'm saying? Um, say, you know, give and take type of thing. It's a give and take type of thing with influencers. Um, Reach out to them some kind of way. Say, I give you a shirt. What size do you wear? Can I send you this? And can you say this and that? Or you know what I'm saying? You got to give something, and they will most likely do it. Connect with brand ambassadors, same thing. Influencers, ambassadors, same thing. Connect with them and see what they can do, and you see what you can do, and we'll work together. Okay. Or you get a certain percentage of the sales, or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Figure something out. Write it down, brainstorm, go back to the other slide about brainstorming and figure that out. Okay. Alrighty, this is the end of the course. I hope you enjoyed it. If you had any questions, or if you want me to dwell on something else a little further, like those social media accounts, each of those, if you wanted to talk about how to set up that the get my list, Google My Business account, or whatever it is, comment below. Let me know that you want me to talk about it further. If this resonates with you and you're interested in subscribing to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like the information. I appreciate it very much. And if you guys would share this video out to others, that would be greatly appreciated. It just takes a two little clicks, share, and wherever platform you want to send it to. And I really, really appreciate it. You guys have a blessed day, and I look forward to doing more videos like this. Bye bye.